What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are one of 5 Martin Online preferred partners and one of 20 Martin Custom Shop expert dealers in the world, bringing you the greatest Martin guitars first. It's a big day in Martin land. Spring 2025, we are launching, at this time of filming, the new Junior Series with Martin guitars. Check out empiremusic.com. See the entire selection of new Junior Series Martin, along with our massive collection of Martin guitars and Martin Custom Shop guitars. Every guitar you see on there is the exact guitar you'll receive. There's a 5-digit code in the title. It gives you the last 5 digits of the serial number. Never a stock photo. Select a guitar, you find the one you love. We're gonna dial it in with our full pro factory setup. We dial it into fully the factory spec, giving you the best playing experience for that guitar. And realize we only stock a handful of the major brands. We stock them crazy deep. So you not only get a great guitar, but we find you the right guitar, which is most important. We're really proud of that. We're really excited today because this is something that Martin's been working on for a while, the new Junior Series launch, where they wanted to give us a classic feel, a classic look, and a classic tone of Martin guitars. So that sounds like a totally reasonable want, right? Because that's what you want. They're really listening on the heels of the Refresh Standard Series, which has been incredibly popular, like just slaying. The new Junior Series comes right behind it, and man, we're onto something. This is the OOC JR E Streetmaster, a mouthful for a guitar that's a little bit smaller, but deserves such a name because of its stature, sonically, feel-wise. An all solid wood guitar. This is Sapele, top, back, and sides, all solid wood, scallop bracing with a 24.9-inch scale, which is really, really cool. A lot of guitars in this category, most guitars in this category, end up with a 23-something scale, you know, a much shorter scale length that feels very narrow as you move through here. It's almost like you're playing, not to the exaggeration of a mandolin or ukulele, but you feel tight all through here. This is the same scale length as your 0028, your favorite guitars, your J45. You know, take any of these guitars that you're used to in that 24.9 scale length, there's many of them, you have that same feel. So they've done an amazing job of giving us a classic experience in a very comfortable guitar that's great for hanging out at home and playing. It's great for recording at home. It's great for songwriting, hanging in your office, travel. You want to play a worship gig with this, it'll hang. If you want to play a coffee shop duo gig, this will hang. Really, really impressive instrument. Comes with the Martin E1 electronics package, which is awesome because it has a volume and tone control tucked away. So you have a phase control in here to help shape your sound. You have a built-in tuner that faces right up at you, all kind of hidden, so it's really beautiful, not all chopped into the side, and they give you this amazing playing experience. The Junior Series guitars now come in dreadnought shaped, and in this triple O shape. They come spruce top or Sapele top. So I've done videos on all of them. They come in bases as well. Anthony's done videos on those, so check our whole cache of videos there. The big thing with this is, what type of sound do you want? Do you want more power and sparkle? Do you want more roundness and warmth? So if you like a lush guitar, the Sapele tops are where it's at. Sapele is in the mahogany family, kind of equal bass, mids, and treble. If you know the 15 series Martins, this has a very similar aesthetic with the Streetmaster. It's just kind of like a cool burst, a little bit of a kind of a broken in, mature feel. They give you a cutaway on this, which is awesome. So you have easy access up and down the fingerboard. We dialed this one in, the text here, and it just, playability is bananas. I mean, it just plays great all the way up and down the neck. Very round sounding guitar. If you're looking for that warmth and body, you're gonna get it. It's a blast to play, and the trick with that, because it's almost like if something's fun to play, it almost sounds like it's a novelty, right? And the thing that's so fun about this is the guitar is so responsive, and it feels so natural because we're not having to manipulate our fingers in the way that we're used to holding a guitar, that it feels like a pro guitar in your hands because it's got the scale, and the left hand just feels very at home with it. And you have this really cozy kind of body shape that if you are being lazy on a Sunday and you want to hang out on the couch and just play a little bit of guitar, it's not going to overwhelm you, but it still gives you enough power to hang with other guitars and perform, you know. So it's just like a phenomenal guitar to add to the collection. Affordable for most of us out there. You know, they're in the guitar world. If you're buying Martin guitars, you know what these cost. These are, you know, well under $1,000. So a very gettable guitar, great gig bag with it, and just a beautiful wood selection. I mean, it's just everything you could want for in a Martin guitar. Now, when I do videos, I like to do the dynamic range of an instrument in the mids of the guitar. And these are things that I think are, for the most part, objective. You can hear if a guitar is struggling with a lot of attack, or if it sounds kind of mousy and quiet and thin when you're playing delicately. You can definitely tell if the mids are lost on an instrument or just so soupy that they're not articulate at all. Like, I think we can all kind of objectively say one guitar is maybe cleaner than the other. However, our preferences are what makes us special and why all the choices are cool. But I think it's a good way to A/B the guitars. A lot of customers that I talk to say they pop open our videos, put them side by side, and A/B them so you can hear the spruce one, hear the Sapelli one, and see what's for you. There's definitely not a right or wrong here. It's just whatever you like. We'll go through the dynamic range in the mids. And I think what you're going to notice is a roundness. I mean, the best thing I can tell is like this kind of fullness and roundness to the Sapelli design. So let's check it out. Beautiful sounding guitar. The playability, like every time I've done these, I've done I think 6 of these videos now. This is number 6, and through the playing up and down the neck, the feel of the guitar being a regular scale length is a dramatic and profound difference in the space. You know, it's just like the guitar feels like a guitar, which is awesome. I mean, a really, really important decision they made there, and it feels amazing that this, and it makes the guitar sound more like a full classic guitar. When you strum through the instrument lightly, obviously beautiful. The top end is very round and sweet, and that's a standout feature. When you strum it top to bottom, it's very warm and lush. Through the mids, you can hear the roundness of all the notes. You can definitely hear a difference on the spruce top guitars. The spruce top guitars have a little bit more separation, a little bit more edge to them, a little bit more clarity and cut. You hear a little bit more roundness, a little bit more wider bandwidth, and I don't want to say soupy is too far a word, but it's a rounder sound altogether. So if you like total note separation, you like the super clarity, spruce is where it's at. If you like the roundness, you want to go with the Sapelli top. I mean, really an amazing guitar. Another feel thing while we're at it has the authentic fingerboard thickness and those beveled edges, which is in line with the standard series refresh. So just really well thought out. And Martin's, I think, best, in my opinion, their best execution of a standard series idea through their models at a lower price point. It's just like they've really done a good job of recreating the vibe of the guitar, because ultimately we're playing one of these guitars. Sometimes we buy a guitar that's $700 or $800. Sometimes we buy a guitar that's $7,000 or $8,000, whatever it might be. But the cool thing when you buy something like this is you don't want to feel so far away from your ideal version of the instrument. And here I think they really capture the essence of Martin expertly in the Junior Series. Check out EmpireMusic.com, see all the new Junior Series guitars, know that you're never getting a stock photo, know that you're always getting a full pro setup, dialed into factory spec, giving you the best playing experience. Know that we only stock the brands we believe in, so we only stock a handful of major brands. We stock them crazy deep, because we want to give you the most choices to get you the right guitar, not only a great guitar. We're here to get you the best thing we can, the best version of it, and deliver you a beautiful instrument from Martin Guitars. Check out EmpireMusic.com. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. This is the Martin 000C Junior Streetmaster from Martin Guitars. Thanks for watching.